With MLG Anaheim right around the corner, teams continue to make roster changes to prepare their teams to compete at the highest level. Today, I will be showing you guys some pro rosters that will be competing in the open bracket, as well as some top AM rosters. What's up, guys? DD John J here today, bringing you guys another video, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about MLG Anaheim open bracket, just like I said in the little introduction. And yeah, so I'm just going to be listing off some teams and giving you guys their rosters. I'm going to be telling you guys about some roster changes that happened today and yesterday, and also the free agents that haven't officially launched, announced what their team for Anaheim is going to be. So we can go ahead and start off with the roster changes. Recently today, May 24th, Luminosity released TP and picked up Nameless. Now, guys, this was kind of a shock to the COD community because soon after the tweet was released, TP did reply to the tweet, "Wow, thanks for telling me." So apparently, from what that tweet says, the Luminosity roster or the organization themselves did not tell TP that he was going to be released and replaced with Nameless. So that is causing a little bit of controversy in the scene. So we can go ahead. Oh, one more roster change. 100 Thieves releases Examples and Johnny and picks up Remy and Nelson. Completing the roster would be Remy, Nelson, Royalty, and Aches. They did just have their first league match today. And they lost to, who was it? They lost to Elevate. No, wait. Hold on. Okay, guys, sorry. They did actually lose to H2K 3-1. They did pick up the hard point, but their struggles with Uplink and CTS continue to show. Being that they're a new team, you know, two of the players are different. Maybe they can fix that with Aches having his leadership on the roster. Maybe he can help them fix their problems in CTF and Uplink. And, you know, my personal opinion, I think that roster is going to be great once they do fix problems. They're really good at S&D and Hardpoint, despite losing the S&D to H2K, which are fairly known for their S&D game. But yeah, I think they have a lot of potential. Hopefully, Ace can lead this team in the right direction. So going to the rosters with top amateur players or pro players that are going to be in the open bracket. First off, you have Echo Fox, and the roster being Neslo, Proofy, Cyborg, and Sinful. You know, this roster is full of pro players. They have really two pro players that are really known. You've probably heard of Neslo and Proofy. Cyborg and Sinful, on the other hand, they're known in the community, but they're not known as pros. They do have young talent. They're pretty young, maybe 18, 19 years old. And, you know, this roster is really a good roster to compete with. I was watching some scrims the other night, and they did beat TSM in a lot of maps, even though TSM is arguably the worst team in the league. We're not going to talk about that, though. Okay. TK. You have Theory, Holler, Exotic, and Khalifa. So you probably heard of Holler if you're in like the amateur Call of Duty community. You probably heard of Theory being that he's the main pro player on this roster. Exotic and Khalifa are kind of the two underdogs that you would say. And, you know, I think this roster has a lot of potential, but we're just going to have to wait till the event to see if they actually perform. The third team that I have listed here is Most Wanted, with the roster being Hate, Apox, Drama, and Mayhem. They do have a lot of young talent on this team. No step-out pro players. Apox was planning on teaming with Parasite, which, by the way, joined Complexity, replacing Nameless. Then Nameless replaced TP on Luminosity. Hopefully you didn't get lost there. But actually, that team didn't go through. Apox did not team with Parasite. So now he is teaming with Hate, Drama, and Mayhem. Hate has been on the MW lineup for quite a long time now. He's a really good AR, as well as Mayhem. I'm pretty sure he's their secondary AR. So, you know, this team has a lot of young talent. They could make it through the open bracket, but we're just going to have to wait till the event to see. You have I2, which stands for Ignition, which is Mosh, Pimby, Profizi, or Profenzi, something like that, and Gunless. This roster does have talented players. Most of you, if you're intact with the AM Call of Duty community, you've known Pimby, Mosh, and Profenzi a lot. Gunless is kind of a player that I'm not even familiar with. But like I said, it's same as Most Wanted. This team has a lot of talent. Will they be able to get out of the open bracket? We're just gonna have to wait to see. And by the way, at the end of this video, I'm gonna give you my predictions of the 4 teams that will be making it out of the open bracket. The 5th team that I have actually is Cloud9 Eclipse. You have Silly, Dido, Mox, and Swarly. You know most of these players on this team, probably minus Mox, which is a new recruit. After they released Mochilla. See, I kind of get confused with the C9 Eclipse team, so if I'm wrong about them releasing Mochilla, tell me that, but I think that's correct. No. It was I think it was Assault, actually. I think Assault left this roster, and Mochilla got kicked off of the regular C9 roster, and Assault replaced him. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. The next team I have is Panda. The roster consists of Human Jesus, Juju, Clink, and Instinct. Panda had some success at UMG. What was it? Was it South Carolina? UMG South Carolina beating H2K, who beat Optic. But it's not exactly the same roster, so I don't know if they'll have as quite much success. They're probably not going to make it out of the open bracket, in my opinion. The last team I have listed is Flare, which consists of Spoof, Panda, T-Jerd, and Repulse. They have some talented players on this roster, being Spoof, Panda, and T-Jerd have all had their respectable placements. I'm not that familiar with Repulse, so I can't give you an accurate opinion on his talent, so I cannot tell you if this team's going to make it out of the open bracket. Maybe not. Now I'm going to list my free agents that I have listed. So these are players, I'm not saying they're teaming together, I'm just saying this is the list of free agents that I could put together that may be going to Anaheim. So you have TP, Mochilla, Examples, Accuracy, Methods, and BO Fire. I think I forgot to add Johnny, so we can add him in there. So you have Johnny, TP, Mochilla, Examples, Accuracy, Methods, and BO Fire. Something that I'll just go ahead and add in here. CLG has officially, Counterlogic Gaming has officially backed out of the Call of Duty scene. Days before they put out that announcement, they announced their Call of Duty team, which was going to be Aches, Methods, BO Fire, and someone else. But that was going to be the roster. Being that Aches left, the whole roster split apart. It cannot be repaired, apparently, and CLG is backing out of the Call of Duty scene. Giving you my 4 teams that make it out of the open bracket. I'm just going to go ahead and lay them out right here for you. I have Echo Fox, Most Wanted, C9 Eclipse, and TK. Now, those are really safe bets with all the pro players on them. I'm kind of iffy with the Most Wanted part. And obviously, this is all going to plan out on how the bracket plays. So, this prediction may be completely valid if Echo Fox, TK, and C9 are all on the same side of the bracket. But the only one that I'm iffy about is Most Wanted. Most Wanted could make it out, as well as I2, as well as Panda, as well as Flare. It just whoever shows up at the event is going to get out of the open bracket. There's only 3 spots that Echo Fox, TK, and C9 Eclipse are taking up. So whoever shows up at the event, they're getting out of the open bracket. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. I just wanted to give you my thoughts on MLG Anaheim and the open bracket. I will be uploading a video soon about the pro circuit, the pro teams competing at MLG Anaheim. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like, and hopefully I will see you guys on my channel tomorrow.